Simplifying fractions is just like finding an equivalent fraction, except that we have to make sure that the numerator and denominators are smaller than the original numerators and denominators. So the way that we do that is that we look at the numerator, the top of the fraction, and we look at the denominator and say, well, what number goes into both 80 and 200? And to me, start off with here, 10 is a nice easy one. So what I'm going to do is divide the top by 10, and whatever we do to the top, we also do to the bottom. So I divide it by 10 as well. So 80 divided by 10 is 8, and 100 divided by 10 is 10. Now, we have simplified that fraction, but what we do have to ask ourselves is, have I simplified it fully? Can I simplify it again? And in this case we can, because if you look at 8 and 10, both 8 and 10 are divisible by 2. So I'm going to divide the top by 2, and whatever I do to the top, I do to the bottom. So I divide it by 2. So 8 divided by 2 is 4, 10 divided by 2 is 5, 4/5. And now there's no number apart from 1 that easily goes into 4 and 5. So I can say that I've simplified that fully. Notice if it started 80 over 100 again, you might have noticed at the very start that 20 goes into 80 and 20 also goes into 100. So if you divide top and bottom by 20 to start with, then 80 divided by 20 is 4, 100 divided by 20 is 5. We still get 4/5. And when you're simplifying fractions, it doesn't matter how many stages you take to simplify them fully. Whether it's, in this case, we took 2 stages, or here we did it in 1 stage. It might even take 3 stages. It doesn't matter, but we try and simplify it as far as possible, simplify it fully.